Hi, this is Just Saying. And I guess, and better known as Cypress Golden Bronze. It's good to, I said my other name the other day. I told him, my other name, and I'm not going to say it. But let's talk about religion because I saw an interesting comments made regarding religion. And everybody knows that I'm not into Christian. I'm not into religion, period. But some of the things that some of these people have descriptions of people that think they're better than everybody else. They have, and I was thinking, in Africa, I just want to know from one African. It's just one person from Africa. They can give me a little bit of history background on their religion. Are they aware of where that came from? The Bible, the whole bit. And I'm wondering if they do. And if they do, where are they getting their information from? To where ISIS, they were asking about ISIS. I don't know anything about ISIS. I really don't. They seem to be very mad, angry, and, they're, I guess, actually, there could be some people that are just tired of some bullshit, and they're reacting to it. And I mean, are they reacting? They're doing a lot of things. But as far as religion, are they Islam? Are they Muslim? And people keep telling people, don't be looking at ISIS and judging Muslim. Muslim is the oldest religion. Oldest. Why? I'm telling you, religion is bad. It has. Them Christians have been fighting forever. I mean, fighting for years and centuries. They have wars. And I'm not going to say years and centuries because really the Christianity religion came in with slavery somewhere around in that time. And their Bibles, I guess they just, I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. I don't like to insult people's religion, but I think what I'm reading on Facebook is really insulting to other people's beliefs. And no one has the right to do that. If someone is not into your religion, then they're not. You're into your thing, and they're into that makes them feel good. And it's one of the characteristics I cannot stand about Christians. I told you that they always think that they're better. And God, I mean, if a spirit doesn't enhance that kind of thinking. It doesn't, because confidence is different. If you're confident in what you do or what you believe in, then you don't have to you don't have to act in a way where I'm trying to think of the word. You don't have to act like something when you are something. And those Christians have a really bad. I almost would go Hindu, Muslim, of course, Islam. And I don't believe that ISIS. I think a lot of people are just mad. They're afraid. They just like Black Lives Matter. They are afraid. They fear it. So they fear these ISIS because these ISIS are really going to kill some people. I guess some more Christians, I guess. I don't know. I don't believe everything I read, especially when it comes to the United States of America. I mean, all the third world countries that they bombed without even letting any of us know. You don't know what they're doing, who they're killing, what land that they want to take over. Because they want to have as much, they want control over the natural resources, period. So I don't believe that much what I read about ISIS either. Now, Christian, I can tell you, because most of my family were Christians. And I hated it then. I hated it as a child. I did not believe any of that stuff in those Bibles. I just didn't. I was not born to be with you guys at all. Not saying that your religion is bad. It's just saying, Amber, don't do that. Oh, Cypress, don't do that. See what I mean? Cypress, don't do that. Then don't forget it. I really don't. I don't want to go to Africa. I am an African film buff. I mean, there is just something I have to watch in African film. I have to do it at least once a week. I may not get to do it every day, but once a week I'm going to look at those African films, and I enjoy each and every one of them, even though I believe they should keep some of the old actors. Some of these newer ones are not, it's not happening. But maybe this is not my time to watch. My time was with Mercy Johnson and Tone Dog. I cannot say her name, but she's one of my favorite. Ton Daki is her last name. She is the bomb. That girl can act. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't go to Africa now, because I know that I'm going to run into all of these Jesus lovers and Bibles, and they're overboard with it. They do it with their films. They're just over, and you wonder, where the hell did they get that from? Because that is not their ancestors' religion at all. So I'm interested, if anybody wants to talk about that and bring the subject up. Where did you get your religion from? It is not that God came down and sprinkled it all over and filled your soul. I don't think so. How did you get like that? And that's my question, what I would want to know. So please start a conversation about that. And I really just want to know. I haven't heard. I've said it several times. I have not heard any answer whatsoever. I will do some research, but why would I do some research? Because that's probably screwed up. But there is, the Christian religion was not here when your great-great-great-grandmother, and Africa, you know your elders before this Christian religion. Who brought that there? They'll be able to tell you. And Europe, I'm going to say it once or twice. I have a personal bad experience. And I never wanted to go. And that's even since I was a little girl. I had started my head to thinking I could, but when my aunt came here and did not contact me at all, and this is recent, within the last month, I said then, I will never see. And it's not only that, I don't want to see no cathedrals. What do I want in Europe? The land of slave owners, people that came in stealing and robbing Africa. Why the heck would I want to be in Paris? Paris, I know I read it. I read it too many times that y'all were over there during a concert for an African American. His name is Omarion, I believe. And he was over there, and you turned dark-skinned girls away at the door. And that, you did it twice in Paris. No wonder ISIS is in their ass. Those are the kind of people that they're over there getting, because they're not worth 2 cents anyway. If they do things like that, and it was something that was the UK. They were throwing Nigerians out of there. I mean, you've done nothing for my people all around. Why would I break my back? And we have children. We have people here. They're changing the black on black crime. That's their exit. But they're not. Police brutality is going to last, hopefully, so that we can get that fixed. But to kill our children and throw our kids around in a school, that's just out of order. So you think, why is ISIS doing that? Paris is on some boo-boo, I'm telling you. Because I read it. It was in, I'm going to find it and put it on my timeline. So why would I jump that and not have anything to say about what happened? 147 students in Kenya, and the name of it is GARRISA or something like that. Yeah, they killed students. Now that's tragic too, and we didn't hear not one word. And then we had a flag for them, but we didn't have a flag for Kenya. So what did I do? I just let it go. There's nothing that I can't do. I don't want to agree with you. I think that's ridiculous. I know what they did recently to black people, and why should I worry about that? So many black people are into the white. They want to be white, I guess. I don't know what it is. Africa is really bad. I mean, I thought that they were good, but they're over there lightening their skin. They're in Africa, lightening their skin, which means they don't care about themselves. And another thing is the level thing with Africa. If you are on a lower level, then you're the one that watch the gates and open up the gates and wash the cars and maybe do housework. And they actually do this in Africa, housemaids. And then if you go up a little bit, then you may be, I can't think of who it might be, but they are on levels. And then if you're royalty, then you got to bow down and all that kind of stuff. So it's a thing like that. So all through it, I think that, and it's been like that for a long time, before Christianity. Those were missionaries that came through there and just whipped them up in Africa, in those African countries. I really do believe that, because they have ancestors right in their face that could tell them what their religion is. And they refuse, I guess, because they are the most Christian, way overboard. I never want to go there, because I know that I would fly 16 or 17 hours and get there and somebody will have a Bible stuck in my face. I don't want to join you guys in what you do. I don't criticize you, but I don't want to join you. Amber, don't do that. Oh, Cypress, don't do that. I keep doing it. That's okay. I'll get it together. So that's what I wanted to talk about, religion and Africa and their belief in Christianity. Where did they get it from? Do they know anything about the history of that? And I can give you a little history, but then they'll deny it. So that's what they want to be, and I don't want to be that way. And it hurt me really bad. John Dumelo, he's an actor, by the way, African actor, and he's one of my best actors. But when he said that he supports that guy in Guinea, when he said that, I said, no, I don't do that. Cyprus, don't do that. No, I don't do that. And it really hurt me so bad. It just seems like that level thing is way more important than human beings. And they don't even treat each other like human beings. So we're stuck here in this America. We really are, because we couldn't pick up and go to Africa. And they really don't like you. They really don't. My grandfather said that many years when he went. He was very depressed about it. So he was very depressed how they are there to Americans, blacks. Then we come back here, and then we with the Obama crew. There was a little boy I spoke to yesterday, and he says, you should never talk about Obama. And I told him, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't ever tell me what I can't say. I say it with power. I say it with confidence. And I don't take none of it back. None of it. But he's almost gone. Thank you, God. And we can move on in our lives, because I think that's kind of messed up. I think it's kind of messed up. that we had to go through that as black people. That man didn't do nothing. And he did it, and he's bold with it. And he turned around and did it with Oregon. He didn't have anything. Something was going on in the black community at that time. He has not spoke on it at all. He spoke something about that darn Oregon. And nobody's talking about Congress. Congress didn't stop that man from being a good black man in power. But the people that he didn't, white people, they're so happy that he didn't start a war and all that kind of stuff. They really are. And I'm happy for them because we didn't get that. And there's so much going on right now without any assistance of that president. That little boy says that he's with Black Lives Matter. No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't know who told you that. And when he leaves, he won't be in Black Lives Matter. And there's a reason why. When he leaves out of that office, there will be no room for his butt in Black Lives Matter. He should just stay on the crew, stay with his Newtown people, his Oregon, stay with those people and stay with them. I swear for living God, 97% of black people were disappointed. And those of you that don't understand, don't. I do. So, religion. I heard them say that religion is, I don't know, they're confusing. See, the way they think is connecting with, we're better. What? How could you do that and you're supposed to be spiritual? Spirituality would give you confidence where you wouldn't have to do that. Well, anybody that don't like it, I came and I'm answering back. I'm replying to what I read on Facebook. And I don't criticize you, but I don't do you at all. Not at all. But I don't criticize anybody for what their beliefs are. That's their business, and that's including ISIS. If ISIS, whatever they do, I don't know much about them. So, but I know they kicking ass. I know that. Something happened that triggered the people off. Can you imagine third world countries where America came and bombed every part of the country, of their country, the poor halves of the country, just blew them up, women and children and everything. Yes, they did. Now, if you know you'll do that, they're probably doing it now. They need some money because America is broke, just about, and now they need some money. So there's no telling what might happen with other countries, or I don't, I'm focusing on Africa. You dang straight. Why shouldn't I? Dang, people make you scared to say that you like being black. This ain't slavery. We can say what we want to say. And that's for real. If you want to kick it, then kick it. That's what I say. Well, sorry, you guys. I hope you reply to this and tell me as an African, where did you get this Christian and this strong belief in Christianity? Where did you get it from? Because it's not your religion at all. Oh, boy. Everybody have a good day. I don't want to do a real long time. Take care. And it is windy and cold out today. Talk to you soon. Ashe.